I don't like to push myself to read when I'm not feeling it because it's just for entertainment and enjoyment. So if you're not enjoying it, then why are you doing it? Hello, Cassie here. Welcome back to my channel and my messy bed. So today is Wednesday the 8th, and I'll be honest, I have not really read a lot in the last couple days because here's the thing. Yesterday, we ended up having the day off of work. So that was Tuesday. We saw The Avengers, finally, which was really exciting. And as y'all probably know, that movie is 3 hours long. So that took up a pretty good chunk of our day. And I had some other stuff going on too. So I just didn't really end up reading a lot yesterday. And then today I was supposed to be listening to my audiobook at work, and instead I watched a bunch of podcasts about the Avengers because I finally saw the movies and now I can watch everybody's videos and all their opinions. So that's what I've been doing all day, and I've been thoroughly enjoying it. But it means that I haven't really read much. So here's the thing. Last week I think last week I said that I was going to start reading The Time Traveler's Wife because I wanted to have a physical book to bring with me to jury duty instead of an ebook. But then I got called off jury duty and ended up not having to go. So instead, I decided to pick up Ready Player One because that was the book I really wanted to read at the moment, but I only had an ebook copy. So I read like a chapter and a half of The Time Traveler's Wife, and then I just switched over and started reading Ready Player One instead. And I think, as far as the ebook says, I think I'm like 7% of the way through, or 8% or something like that. I think I've read like 2 chapters so far, and I'm really, really enjoying that. So that was a really good choice, I think, because The Time Traveler's Wife sounds good, but I wasn't like as excited about it, and it is pretty long, so I just felt like I needed something a little shorter and something I was a little more excited about to keep me motivated to read. So I did read some of that last night and this morning. However, I haven't made any more progress on Sadie for my audiobook. I started Sadie by Courtney Summers on Monday, and I read like, I think a chapter, maybe less actually, and I haven't really gone back to it yet because we saw The Avengers, and then I wanted to watch all the Avengers podcasts and all that stuff, and I just did not feel like listening to an audiobook at all. So, long story short, I've been very unmotivated with reading lately, but I've also been doing lots of other fun things with my time, so I don't really care. But, you know, I want to keep these videos interesting for you guys, so I definitely am excited about Ready Player One, though. I do have, again, a lot going on tonight, though, as well, because I have a new client I have to go meet, and we just got off work, so we're going to have dinner and watch some shows, and then I have to go meet that client. So it's just like, again, another thing in the evening that's taking up time that I can't sit down and read. But after that, I'll probably get back to Ready Player One because I am super enjoying that, and it's really fun. I loved the movie a lot, and I've heard that the book is, of course, even better, and I have a friend who really loved the book and she didn't like the movie, so I think that bodes well for, like, hopefully that means the book is way better than the movie and I'll like it even more. Because while I enjoyed the movie, I'm not like some super hardcore fan of it where, like, if the book is different, I'm gonna be mad. I just think the whole concept of the story was really interesting. So I think I'm gonna like the book no matter what is different about it, really. So anyway, that's where I'm at right now. Just wanted to give you a quick update, and I will talk to you later if I do any more reading. Hello everybody, and happy Thursday! Today is Thursday, May 9th, and I have made an executive decision to stop listening to Sadie, at least for now. I really don't know why, because I haven't gotten very far into it yet, but I just am not feeling that book, and because I'm not feeling it, instead of like just pushing through and listening to it anyway, I've just been listening to other stuff, like podcasts and YouTube videos and stuff, so I haven't been getting any reading done while I'm at work with my audiobooks. So I decided maybe it would be a good idea to just put Sadie on the back burner for now and listen to something else instead. So my library app, I had put on hold Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell, and I have access to it now. So I'm gonna start listening to that. Also, another thing that's been slowing me down a little bit in my progress is that we were watching The Mindy Project together. My husband and I usually watch a couple shows while we have dinner together each night, and we were watching The Mindy Project on Hulu, and we finished that, so now we're watching the new season of Supernatural that just came out on Netflix, which is really good so far. But the problem, which is usually not a problem, but it's a problem for me right now, is that there are no commercials on Netflix, which means I haven't been reading, like, any of How to Win Friends and Influence People, because that's when I was reading that before. That was a book that I was comfortable reading just, like, a little paragraph at a time, kind of, and slowly getting through a chapter each day, at least. And I was doing that during commercials of the shows we were watching. But now we're watching Supernatural, and it doesn't have commercials, so I just haven't been reading that book at all. So I think I decided I want to at least try to read like one chapter of that each morning or something. So this morning I read a chapter before I even got out of bed. So I could at least make some progress on that, because I do still have kind of a lot left to go. I'm only 39% through that book, and there's like over 20 chapters left, I think. So if I only read a chapter a day, then I'm like, it's gonna take the whole rest of the month for me to finish that book, which is not ideal. But when I have time to sit down and read a book, I really want to read whatever my fiction pick is of the week, which right now is Ready Player One, which I'm really enjoying. So I had made the decision to put down The Time Traveler's Wife and pick up Ready Player One instead, because I was more excited about it, and that was a great decision, because now I've been like actually making more progress, because I really like Ready Player One and I want to go back to it. Whereas with The Time Traveler's Wife, it was kind of interesting, but I was kind of like procrastinating reading it. So since that worked out so well for me, I decided to do the same thing with Sadie and stop reading that for now and read Fangirl instead, and hopefully I'll enjoy that a little bit more and get some more stuff done. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm going to listen to Fangirl today at work, and we'll see how far I get through that. And I think on like chapter 4 or 5 of Ready Player One. And I'm slowly making my way through How to Win Friends and Influence People. That, at least, is a book that I can read pretty quickly, because a lot of it's like, it's kind of repetitive. It's really good, and I like that he gives a lot of examples for why his methods work. He doesn't just say, like, do this. He says, do this, because here are, like, 7 examples of people in history who have done this and succeeded with it. And I really like that, but it makes it quick to read, because I don't really care about all the little tiny details of like what company this person worked at and exactly who they were talking to. Like, I just want to get the gist of like, this person was trying to get a job somewhere and they used this method and it worked for them. You know, that's all I really need to hear. I don't need to get bogged down in the details. So that's been nice. I've been able to get through that pretty quickly. So anyway, that's where I'm at right now. It's Thursday morning. I gotta finish getting some stuff ready for work, and then I'll probably read some more of Ready Player One while I'm having breakfast. Hey guys, Cassie here. It is Saturday. So I have a lot of things to say. First, I just have an interesting tidbit. I realized recently, because I was on Netflix and I saw the movie About Time with Rachel McAdams. I saw the movie poster for that and realized that that's what I was thinking The Time Traveler's Wife was. And I was like, oh my gosh, I totally got those movies mixed up. So I was like, have I seen The Time Traveler's Wife? Because I'm pretty sure I had. And I looked it up on IMDb and realized Rachel McAdams plays the main woman in that movie too. So it's no wonder I got them conflated in my mind, because she's in both of them and they're both about like a man who travels in time and like how she relates to that. And anyway, I hated the movie About Time, but I'm pretty sure I really liked the movie The Time Traveler's Wife. My gosh, that was a mouthful. So now I'm kind of even more excited to read that sometime, because I think I am actually going to really enjoy it, because I was hoping I would like it more than I liked the movie when I thought the movie was about time instead of The Time Traveler's Wife. So now I have more hope that I'll enjoy it. So the second thing I have to say is I'm kind of going to quit doing this. I'm always telling people, like, do what's best for you and don't feel like pressure and like you have to do something just because you said you were going to do it, especially when it comes to things that you're doing purely for enjoyment. Like, this is purely just for fun. This whole readathon thing, vlogging, I almost said readathon again. This whole readathon thing, vlogging, YouTube, reading in general, writing in general, all of it is just for my own personal enjoyment. So if it's not bringing me enjoyment anymore, it's going. Like, I don't have to do it anymore. And I'm kind of realizing that this readathon, and mostly the vlogging part of it, is not bringing me joy anymore. I really enjoy making YouTube videos, but I also am someone who, like, super does not like the whole, like, having social media be such a large part of your everyday life. I like to kind of take breaks every once in a while and just not check in and do whatever I want. Honestly, like, one of my ideal, if I pictured like my ideal perfect day, one of the things that would make it perfect would be not having to tell another human being what I'm doing that day. Like, back when my husband used to work a different job and he would work on Saturdays and I would have Saturdays off, that was always like such a relaxing, awesome day for me, because I didn't feel the need to like check in with him and see what he was up to. I could just do whatever I wanted, and I could literally not talk to another person all day that day. And for me, that's just like super relaxing and recharging. And so I don't really like social media. I've tried to like schedule more, I guess, to build my author platform and stuff. I've tried to be more heavily involved on like Twitter and Instagram and stuff, and schedule out like daily things or weekly things, and it just does not work for me because I hate it so much. I don't like that kind of stuff being such a large part of my everyday life. It just does not bring me joy at all, and it stresses me out. And the thing is, I really love making videos, but what I like to do is once a week at the most work on something YouTube related. So I might film some videos on Saturday because I have that day off, and then maybe edit that video over the weekend. Or sometimes I might batch film like 12 videos on Saturday and then edit them all that weekend, and then I don't have to like worry about YouTube stuff at all for like 2 months. And the thing about vlogging is that takes away my ability to do any of those things, because I have to film not necessarily every day, but at least every couple days. I feel like I have to check in, and when I like am reading, I sit down to read, or I make a little progress in a book, or I have a thought about the book, instead of just having the thought, I feel like I have to go get out my camera and document that thought. And for some people that's really fun, and honestly for me sometimes that is really fun, but sometimes it's not. And right now it's just not. It's becoming this thing where I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta like film my vlog for today. And also this week I just have not been feeling audiobooks at all, and so I haven't listened to hardly anything. So I haven't really made any progress because I finally did start Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell on Friday. So that was like the first audiobook I listened to this entire work week was Friday, the last day of my work week. I listened to like maybe 4 chapters of it or something. So I just wasn't really feeling it, and I don't like to push myself to read when I'm not feeling it because it's just for entertainment and enjoyment. So if you're not enjoying it, then why are you doing it? Anyway, so that's how I've been feeling this week, and reading to a degree and especially vlogging has just been feeling like a hassle, and it's been feeling annoying and like I don't really want to do it. And so I've decided that I'm not gonna, because I always tell people, like, don't feel pressure to give your followers, like, what you said you were gonna give them if it becomes something that you don't enjoy doing. Like, I don't like watching people doing things that they're not enjoying. And I love it when YouTubers say, like, hey, I realized I can't upload 2 videos a week. I have to just upload 1 video a week because it's really stressful for me. And I am never sad about it. I'm always like, yeah, awesome. Go you. Do what you need to do and enjoy your life. So I don't want to be a hypocrite and force myself to finish out this readathon and vlogging for the rest of this month just because I said I was going to. So that being said, this is going to be the end of this week's vlog, and I'm still going to be reading whenever I feel like reading, and you can still follow me on Goodreads and see what I'm up to. I do post progress there and like update reviews and stuff like that. And if it's a book I have really strong opinions on, whether it's positive or negative, I might do an actual video review of that book as well. So you might see some of those coming up here on my channel. But vlogs, I think, just are not for me. There's something about them that I kind of like, and I like the end product. They're kind of fun to make, but I think I'm gonna save vlogging for the big events like NaNoWriMo in November. I'm probably gonna, if I'm not like too busy and I can participate in NaNoWriMo and do the writing challenge, I probably will vlog it because that's a fun thing to vlog and it does keep me motivated and I enjoy doing it. And I had a lot of fun making my Disneyland vlog when I went to Disneyland with my mom and sister. That was a blast, and now we have that like memory in video form to look back on. But when it comes to just like average daily vlogging or weekly vlogging, it's just not for me, I've found. I end up feeling like I'm always filming something or I'm always editing something. Like every day, every week, I'm always doing YouTube stuff, and I don't like that. It makes it not fun anymore for me because it just turns it into a job, and I already have a job, and it takes up a lot of my time and a lot of thought and work, so I don't need another one. This is for fun, not for work. So those are my thoughts. That's how I feel, and that's where I'm gonna be going from now on. Probably not gonna be doing a lot of vlogs. So anyway, thank you guys for joining me in this journey. I hope all of you, I already know that you will be because y'all are awesome, but I hope everybody is understanding and not upset that I'm not doing this readathon anymore. And I hope people follow in, not really follow in my footsteps as if I'm the only person doing this, but I'm really happy about kind of a growing trend I've seen lately on YouTube where YouTubers, like some of my fellow author tubers or booktubers I've seen do this, and even some like really big YouTubers that I watch, like Blair White recently did this. She's kind of a bigger YouTuber that I watch. I'm really enjoying this growing trend of YouTubers saying, hey, I'm not really enjoying what I'm currently doing, so I'm gonna change it and do something different. And I hope you guys like that, but if you don't, it's my life and I'm doing this for fun, so deal with it. I just really, really like that. I want everyone to feel the empowerment to do that and to cut out anything from their life that they don't feel is bringing them joy or useful, or that they're, you know, obviously you can't cut out everything that's not bringing you joy. Like, you do still have to do some things in life that aren't necessarily that fun. But if the thing you're doing is just for fun and you're not really getting anything from it except maybe a little bit of money or something, then by all means, stop doing it if it's not fun anymore. And then if someday in the future it becomes fun again, start doing it again. It's your life. Do whatever you want. Anyway, that kind of turned into a little rant there, but it's an important rant, I think, and that is definitely something I very strongly believe in. So, that is all from me. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you next week. Probably back with regularly scheduled videos that I have pre-recorded, because that's the kind of stuff that brings me joy and that I like to make. So hopefully you all enjoy it as well. I'll see y'all next time and have a great day. Bye!